Alright. So, oh, I just saw what was on the, oh, that's funny. Um, alright. So, let me pull this up. Oh, oh, shoot. Sorry. I just saw what was on, Surdraw. Interesting. Harmony win. Oh, there are drops this week. Why is the game mute? Wonder why we didn't hear anything. Alright. Cool. We technically have more pull. So we could just go. Oh no, I tripped and fell. Oh, oh gosh darn it. Oh, what a shame. Oh, I did get what's his face? Delia, but I did not. Well, I could build him if I wanted to. Um, why would we do that? And with Skirk, what's going on with him? Oh, on right. I've gotten 5 copies of him already. Interesting. I think my cat wants out. Do you want out? You're acting like you want out. I don't know if you actually want. Well, huh. Let me change my profile pic to the skirt. Lace skirt. Unfortunately, I don't have enough flowers for her. I have farmed. Oh, let's go to settings. Let's actually check something. Resources. Oh. They haven't added that. That's only on the phone. Huh. So compatibility mode. Language. Probably move over to English. Ah. Yeah, that's 18 gigabytes. That's great. Okay. Let's check another feature. They added these. Oh, sticky onslaught. Oh, that's new. That's a new thing. Right. So now these characters are available. The antidote. Space and time for you. Parallelism. Crystallium chapter. Test run. I might be able to get enough flowers from here. No, that's actually not enough. We need like 20. Um, wow. There is a new mode. I just don't know how to access it. Browse domain. First clear rewards. Oh, that's super nice. Wow. I was almost tempted not to claim these just for shits and giggles. Wow. Well, that's super nice. Ah. Oh, so Shenhe now has echoes, and the Shogun now has echoes. So that's good to know. Here. Ah. How do we unlock that new mode? Huh. I almost want to check the patch note. That's the mountain. Okay, let me try. Oh. Interesting. So I don't know. Let's look this up. Stygian Onslaught. I know. Is this the boss rush mode? See, Stygian Onslaught. Genshin. How do we unlock this? Yes, new permanent challenge. It says it's introduced in 5.7, but how do we unlock it? Oh, you must breach the depths of the unpredictable domain by defeating foes. How do we unlock it? June 18th. It starts June 25th. Okay. Okay. So we're good. It starts next week. We don't have to worry about it right now. Let's see. Next Wednesday. Maybe Tuesday, depending on where you're at. Alright. So I'll make a team. We'll get rid of Ayaka Freeze. Bum bum ba-dum, bum 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 ba bum. Yeah, pretty much. Ooh. Okay, I think this is the team. God, her design's so good. I actually have her 3D model. From the for the MMD stuff, but still seeing her model in games like damn. Especially that galaxy effect. Okay, frozen, superconduct, cryo swirl, cryo crystallize, avoid with rift will be created. When nearby hydro, enemies attack or cryo. Death's crossing. What about the Yo Mama effect? Joe Mama? How you doing, Hoy? What is this? Oh, have you ever noticed how many English words? Or it's not actually loading for me. Alright, so here's the thing. If Insane Craft Season 2 comes out and they update Insane Craft, I will drop everything I'm doing to play it. If not, I have to plan Season 1. Tiny Hands, man. Yikes. This character scale from HP. Does this character scale off of HP? The fool. I pity the. No, she's attack scaling. It's up to 50 stacked. Actually, probably more than that. What's our cap? Only problem is they're probably not going to release the mod pack until the series is finished, so you just need to wait like 2 years. Damn. Alright. Alright, let me revise what I just said. If they do season 2, I will 1 week later drop what I'm doing to play it. Season 1. Then we'll be prepared for season 2 in 2 years. There. Otherwise, I'll take my sweet ass time preparing for Insane Craft. Oh, wow, that's really good. Wow, these are really shitty. Wow. HP attack. Okay, well maybe this will give us something like crit rate. Oh yeah, I don't have any relic materials. I guess that's what we have to do today. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, we're not doing that. Cryo damage. Cryo damage. Why about it damage? I mean, you say Cross is even bigger than season 1? Probably. I would assume so. It would be really silly if it wasn't. It'd be goofier than Goofy. What the frick is that? What the? No. What the? Will be receive at least 2 enhance. The selected minor fixes will receive at least 2 enhancements in total. Followed exegesis. Oh wow, that's really strong. Oh my god, look at that. That's like holy cow. This is God tier? Oh my god. Oh my god. Skirk? Skirk is oh my. Alright, I think we're good on Skirk for a little bit. The problem is I need to farm the relic, and that's not gonna be fun. Even though I pre-farmed, I didn't know what she scaled off of. Wow, that looks freaking amazing. That has its own effect on it too? Wow, the sword. Holy. They did release Insane Craft Light version a few weeks after they made the Lost Infinity Mile mid? Oh, okay. With not updated Lost Infinity mod? Yeah, that mod was a bit broken. Oh my god, I pre-farmed Skirk? Ooh, why would I do that? Holy smokes, Batman. Oh yeah, she has another sword. which doesn't come with her MMD model for some reason. I'm gonna hold a grudge against Hoyo for not doing that. It's so is it oh why'd your name change colors on my oh that's interesting. Wait a minute. Good question. Yeah, on my cat UI, your name changed colors. Oh, it's fine. That was weird. It was just one message. I guess the UI is just bugging out. I had to switch to Twitch and be like, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't have it pre-farmed. Oh, okay. Uh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Unless the game's gonna crash. How crazy would it be if I actually was growing the flowers and I actually had enough flowers? That would be some serious business. Eh. Eh. Sometimes the PB stuff's actually nice. There's one time they did an ice sculpture, which I thought was pretty cool. Wow. It's so strange seeing Skirk being playable. I don't even know what to think of that. And I don't even know if I should use Shenhe or should use Sitali. Jilinen? I guess... No, actually I couldn't use Shonen. Wow. That sword. It's not even... Whoa! Oh. So her sword turns into a pole arm. Got it. That's... Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, that does, because of Tartaglia's moveset. Like daggers that turn into pole arms. Hope we can actually upgrade this, because the weapon's kind of important. And it's not looking good. I think I'm gonna run out of Mora. Need Mora? Wow, now it has an extra, like, sparkly effect on it, and then the swirl around it now. Wow. Okay, just our builds? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you see my thing about Serdra? They just announced her, and yeah, she does not look like Fuha. But from the back, she does. But from the front, she kind of... I'm not even sure. Actually, kind of looks like... No, actually, that's that's maybe one of their more unique character designs. 11 speed and 1 roll on defense. Okay, that's kind of... It's kind of crazy. Oh, this might be the fastest I've upgraded character because kind of ridiculous. Yeah, 11 speed, that is ridiculous. Who's that relic going on to? Ah, Leeway ambient music. I don't know what's about the Leeway music, but it's so like soothing. Anyone? Oh, okay. Or just change some of the do. I am gonna raid lore today. We're gonna do a quest too to get more lore. Damn, I don't have enough. Or maybe I do. Alba do ya. Alba do ya. So freaking cool. This is probably the best character they've designed so far. Well, I shouldn't say that. But that sword is the... Oh. I should say this is definitely one of the best characters they've designed. Even though her design's so simple. It's like the sword, the pole arm, let's see, this. And then she can do this. Then she has a tail in that form. Her outfit actually changes. How's it going, Belnet? What game is this? It's Genshin Impact. Oh, I need to... Which... Yo. Not growing the flower. Darn. I was gonna be sneaky and grow the flower. I did not. I have the forethought to do that. So that sucks. Am I supposed to use the eagle set? Just throw double speed set on them? Oh, did they add new stuff? Oh, they did. Let's see. 2 new things. It scares me. Oh, it scares you, Genshin? I split Gem Bloom, damn. No, the fan base. Oh, that's fair. I mean, you can make that argument about a lot of gacha games like Blue Archive, Fate, Grand Order. They all have problematic player bases for different reasons. But you can make that argument about League of Legends and Smite too, so I think it just depends. Existing skills. I hope not. Okay. We're not gonna build anything right now. Want a recommendation? Sure. Of a game to play next? Sure. I'm actually working on a video series right now, which will be Pow Pow, Turret Girls, Crystal of Atlan, and a bunch of other stuff too. Secret of the Mimic. Oh, I've never heard of it. Here, let me look that up. Secret of the Mimic. Whoa. Oh, that's the new FNAF game. I saw Markiplier was streaming it the other day. Of course he would, because he's the king of FNAF. Ah, that already looks really cool. Let's see, Steel Wool Games, the developer. I don't know, is that yeah, the new FNAF game came out a few days ago. Interesting. Yeah, it looks ooh. Oh, it's Oh, I'm trying to figure out who's the develop like what's the I can go to the developers games. Oh, they made security breach. Oh, and help wanted. Okay. Almost thought the Mick from Vetus cards. The fear of inevitability of death and the meaningless of life that scares them. It's on Steam. Yeah, I figured. Okay, so it's the same developers of Security Breach. Oof. Ugh. Okay. Not to be negative. Let's hope. I'm hoping the developers learn. Don't release a game when it's broken. That's what happened with Security Breach. The amount of videos and streams I saw of just the game breaking on them within the first week of the release was crazy. Hopefully that's not the case with Secret of the Mimic, but duh, Mimic. How's it going, Tree Slime? How are you doing? Well, Scott actually gave them the actual story. Yeah, I was wondering about that. How much Scott was involved with Security Breach and stuff. I'm guessing not highly involved. 500 Montes? What does that mean? Montes? Oh, Mimic. Okay, let me go back to Skirk. Oh, she has a chair. No, I guess she floats. Her permanent idol animation. I spelled that wrong. Oh, okay. That's her idol animation. Just float. Red Bull makes you float. Well, actually, I hope not. Montes? That's how you spell it. Oh, like the animatronic? The FNAF animatronic? The crocodile? That Monty? Wait a minute. Am I remembering this right? Yeah. God didn't explain to steal all the story of Security Breach. He essentially gave a list what he needs to be included in the game. Oh, interesting. Okay, so at least he had some involvement. He just was hands off. Monty can hook me up. Whoa. Devs was already in a lose-lose situation. Forgot how to spell it. No, it's all good. Better than trying to spell Monty's full name. Apparently it's Montgomery Gator. Which I've watched playthroughs of Security Breach. I only knew him as Monty, not Montgomery. Oh, way of words. Ayo. Kind of a wild name. Montgomery Gator. Like, almost sounds like, I don't know. Like, sounds like a guy with like a monocle and a top hat. Okay, let's see how this... Ooh, I forget this is not do it 90 bits. I can't bullet jump. Let's see what's... Oh, shh. It's skaboople. What? Oh, what the heck? +1? Oh, what the? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because name literally means girl, so therefore girl the chicken. An adult male elephant versus a pack of lions. I think an elephant could win, but it depends on the size of the elephant and how old. If it's like really elderly, maybe not, because it probably wouldn't have like the reaction time. One time I watched a Genshin Impact fan animation, bro. I'm traumatized. What was it? Was it like a meme video? Because I see a lot of those. Some of those can be really funky. I think the Sorrel ones get weirder. I don't know the content creators off the top of my head, but there's a couple big ones that make fan animations. No, way worse. Oh no. Emus versus guns. Emus, yeah. I mean, Australia lost the Great Emu War, so definitely emus. Let me just say this. There's 2 white orbs. Oh. What's that emote? That should be enough information. Oh. Was it a... What kind of fan animation was this? Was this on YouTube or not on YouTube? I learned 3D models? Nice. Same here. Sometimes those videos on like X go crazy because the moderation is non-existent there anymore. TikTok? Oh, well there you go, bro. It's yeah, I haven't seen TikTok fan animations, but I'm sure they're terrifying. I have no doubt about that. Oh. Apparently a bunch of chimpanzees invaded a city in Japan and a bunch of antis started hunting them one of the aliens. Oh, yikes. Whoa, this character's cool. I have 2 swords now. Oh, those are the void rifts. Okay. Oh, okay. We're just waiting. We just had a bunch of antis to fight the talking monkey. The problem is they didn't survive. I've been working on fan animations, but they're not the TikTok ones. It's more like I have one for Star Rail that's been in the works, and I might make one for Genshin. I haven't made one for Genshin before, but in fact, I've only made 3 animations. One of them was I guess I made one, but it was a joke. It was Nahida with a chainsaw. That was a meme one. But I may make one for this character that's like inspired by Maiden in the Abyss. So there won't be as much fighting, but it'll be like focused on something lore-wise. Guys, when I looked at watches my videos, it said 18 to 25 years old. Okay. Is that bad? At least it's not under that, because then that reaches problematic territory. This character Xing. Yeah, she's very sparkly. I don't know what this point. Fair enough. Oh, I keep on thinking I can bullet jump in this game. It's not Warframe. Not do it, Night Abyss. Can't go. Can't twirl to the air like a ballerina. Really need to farm some stuff for her. So under leveled right now. How bad's the power creep now? Well, okay. Animation-wise, massive. Damage-wise, I don't know. Anyone remember the Korean song that said the N word? Wait, that was a Korean song? Are we thinking the same song here? The Nay Nay one? Is that Korean? Or are we not thinking the same song? And are the enemies still bullet sponges? Yes, in Abyss. In Abyss, they increased the HP. So there is power creep in Abyss right now. Did Paimon get recasted? Yes. All the new voice lines in this version has the new Paimon VA. She sounds like Corin from ZZZ. But they'll replace the old voice lines. Yeah, power creep for characters, Mavika's probably the most prominent power creep, but the rest of these characters like Verisa, Chaska, only if you have cons on her. Zealand's kind of the same situation. I guess Mulani and Kanish, they do sometimes arguably bigger numbers than Navia, so yeah. And let's see, when did Navia come out? 2023? Yeah, there's a little bit of power creep, I think, with that one, but I think it's Scoffia, no, because she's a healer and she buffs Cryo and Hydro characters. She's just a support character. Skirk, I don't know. My guess, probably, because the way her kit is designed, she gets a bunch of stacks. But I'm not sure. She also requires a Scoffia and Farina to actually work. Let's see, when did Farina was around 2023 too. Late 2023. Nah. The first time I heard that song, that Korean song, somebody sent it to me. They're like, and then they sent me a skull emote. And then I watched it. I'm like, it took me until after I listened to it. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I put my finger, but some of the characters feel off. The movie just seems boring from what I heard character-wise. Yeah, she's kind of a Mary Sue, honestly. And then the fact that she has a motorcycle, her outfit is just kind of... Honestly, they should have gave her, like, Aztec clothing. And then... Or actually, there's a character from Wuthering Waves that would look kind of interesting. Similar to Mavika, and they should have done something more like that. Because the biker outfit just doesn't make any sense. There's no other character in Genshin that has a freaking biker outfit. Like, look at Citali. Citali actually has a... Why bro zooming in like that? We're talking about the zipper. Like, Citali's outfit makes sense. Especially where she comes from. Real. Mulani makes sense. And she's part of the Children of Water. I'll get to the build in a second, boy. And Niche also makes sense. Actually... Oh. He's a little mixed. Asuka... I'm not sure. The tribe she's from is kind of weird to begin with. They're kind of more like Western style. I don't know why. Or maybe it's more like Spanish instead of South American or Central American. He's got an iPad. Why are they giving modern stuff in a fantasy setting? Well, there is technology in Genshin. Asuka literally is a gun. It's a flying gun. Did Milani say ooh? Maybe she does say ooh. Motorcycle's very not gonna lie. Yeah, the motorcycle makes 0 sense. Jillian sort of also doesn't make any sense. Her and Mavika don't make any sense. Jillian literally has like compared to the Guardians, design's way too sleek. True. Still a gun. True. Yeah, she has one of these. How is there a DJ in Genshin? This makes no sense. Oron makes sense. Maybe. Actually, his clothing is kind of modern too. That's also kind of a biker outfit. Varisa, okay, Varisa actually makes sense. She's supposed to be like technology looks less technologically advanced and sticks to, yeah. Varisa actually has a mask which she pulls out during her ultimate. She's supposed to be like I forget the name. Gotta go, guys. At 2 a.m. where I'm. Well, have a good night, Belnet. Appreciate, or Beltnet. Appreciate you dropping by and chatting. And thank you for letting me know about that FNAF game, because I'll think about playing it. Isan makes sense too. Damn, she thick. Yeah, Barisa, there's a lot of memes on for that reason. Aoife's a vet. I don't know. He's part of the same tribe as Chaska. Been sub since last year. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Well, I appreciate it. Apologies if my channel's been like, what's it called? Whiplash. I'm trying to fix that. Why I have videos in the work right now. Okay, there's Kachina. Kachina's design makes sense. Makes way more sense than freaking Jillian. There's some modern clothing to it, like her boot, but I think she can get away with that. But someone on the fan would consider cowgirl plus size when she isn't. Oof. The way I see it's how it's supposed to work is Nala has been fighting the abyss for so long, they're forced to make advancements faster. Not even that. I mean, yes, that's true. And they have the phlogiston. But the next area that's coming out, which is version 6.0, which they're calling the Welcome Moon version, it's Nod Karai or something like that. That will be even more technologically advanced. And its next day is also technologically advanced. So the other nations aren't for some reason, but these nations more north, or I guess more west of Teyvat are. The fandom's delusional. Ignore when oh wait, she's ashes. I mean, for now. Just Kokillia of Genshin, literally. Like, actually. But non-Karai, I'm guessing, is also going to have heavy involvement with the Abyss. So it makes sense. The 3 nations that are dealing with the Abyss are the ones that... Oh, well, I guess we could just use this. Are dealing with... Have better technology. Sorry. Not even GGZ. Never been playable Kokillia. Oh, they just hate Kokillia. Yeah, and then Star Rail, she's dead. Oh, let me look at your Star Rail build. Well, sorry, I almost forgot Hoya. Let me do that. It said RMC. Hold on. Before I do that, are there leg physics on Skirk. Doesn't look like it. Oh, well. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Let's kill more characters. I mean, could happen. Wow, what the heck? I have a feeling bad things will happen. It's Netstaya. Very bad things. They're giving physics to everything nowadays, literally. Here, let me hold Enka. Star Rail. Star Rail. Oh, it's Star Rail. Is my stream even going? What's Twitch saying? Oh, okay, it was showing that the stream wasn't active. I am bad things. Definitely physics and climb a wall. Like the olden days before we had the science. Science. RMC. Oh my god. Okay, let me share this. Yeah, you can blame ZZZ for them experimenting with more physics. Okay, memories, curtain never falls. Messenger, Sacratus. Newton, yo mom, I could make her faster. You have 193.85 speed. What the frick? 7, 8, 7, 4, 11.5. Completely reasonable. What the frick? Oil buddy. Kirk is out already? She is. How's it going, Hazzy? How are you doing? How have you been? Yeah, so this has the lowest speed roll. But then this is 9.8, 11.5, 7, 8.3. So crazy. So you have 41. Wait. Is that 41 total? 13. 20. 32. No, that's way more than that. Holy cow. You get 41 just off of substat and plus main stat. You're getting... Wow. Okay. Alright. Busy? Really busy? Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it's a good busy. Alright, how have you been? I've been also busy. But a little less busy with some stuff now and more busy with other things. Finished grad school, which was hell, or almost finished. Hopefully this week I'll actually be finished. Need super speed RMC. Because it's funny as hell. Alright, I guess I'll read some lore. I don't know if I'll do Abyss. I want to do Abyss. But I don't know if I'll do Abyss. Maybe you could check out Abyss. And then cry in pain. I need to find where the numbers for the Abyss are at. I want to see what the HP inflation is. She always has these attack increase symbols active, which is kind of Who needs action events so you can just give the character one so it needs speed for real? If you get over 200 speed, that means you'll get 2 actions per cycle without any other buffs active. Which I guess on RMC that might be kind of crazy. Whoa. Anybody else see that? Am I blind? Did this guy just like appear out of nowhere? Open my game to update it. Why is it over 70 gigabytes? Oh geez. Yeah, it's my phone does not have much storage left. Okay. You are right. It does take up too much space. It's worse on PC. But now on this update, on your phone at least, you can remove resources from previous quests, which should shrink the game quite a bit. I think you could clear over 10 gigabytes off of this quest. Yeah, I used to have a Genshin on my phone. I think it was around before Inazuma came out, or maybe during Inazuma, and then after that it was just like, nope, too much space. That's just no thanks. Too much. Ah, the ultimate. Interesting. If there's a way to extend that. Oh. Well, that's power creep right there. Let's see. What about this? And additionally, 12 seconds after Skirk unleashes extinction, her attack will increase by 70%. Okay. Increasing up to 10 or more serpent points. Okay, so this means she generates her ultimate faster and gets the damage boost. Each death crossing stack increases Skirk's attack by 40. 10, 20, 40%. Okay, and this one's really stupid, but it's C6, so of course it's stupid. Okay, but this first one's kind of... That's kind of... I don't know how I feel about that. Oh. It's 4 actions. With DDD is like 4 actions per 1 cycle. True. What just happened? Alright, I think I'm gonna do a few things. Alright, this is taking longer than I wanted it to. I'm just... What is happening? Alright, let's try this again. Is the menu gonna break? Let's see. Okay, that was fine. I don't know what happened here, but that was not right. I don't have enough of these. 30. 30. 35. 30 chives. Yeah, okay. I thought I was gonna have this leveled up to 90. Looks like 2 things will not be up to 90 today. That's fine. 27. I can craft that, but oh, her weapon's pretty. Yeah, this is probably one of the best weapons they've made in this game. It has the swirly effect too. It's hard to see when... Yeah, like, it glows. It's so different. Like, I guess her theme is, like, abyss and, like, otherworldly, so it makes sense, but... Yeah, then she has another weapon. It's, like, in her kit. Hard to see, though. He pulls it out in this form, I guess. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh, I had no idea I could... Whoa. So cool. Fancy. Such a cool character. Then that idle animation goes on for who knows how long. Oh wait, talent demo. Oh, is this new? I don't remember this being a thing. Whoa. Okay, I think I'm actually running out of materials. Nope. I swear, this part of like upgrading characters takes so freaking long. Like, oh, I didn't craft enough of this. And then there's... Oh, I just filtered my character. Oops. Skirk. Skirk. Which day is that? Monday. This we have enough of. Wednesday. Goliath's a 4-star? Yeah. Because they're only doing one 5-star per version. Are you kidding me? Yeah, he's a 4-star. Although... Oh, why? I don't know. It even says Deacon of the Church of Favonius and Amino Archon's representative in the church. I think lore-wise, he should be a 5-star. His design's so cute. It's too cute to be a 4-star. He's got popcorn apparently in his idol. What the heck? I haven't actually looked at his kit. Oh. He interacts with Hydro characters, even though he's not Hydro. Oh. He is Hydro. I'm dumb. Wait a minute. That's another thing. Amino... Okay. Venti's representative at the church. They made him Hydro. Why not Hydro? Oh, whoa, he increases attack speed. Whoa. There's only a couple characters in the game that do that. Like, I think what, Yunjin? I think is the only other character that does that. And then Ito, I think, for himself. Why made RMC 1 97 speed. What the heck? From 193 or 194? Kinda crazy. Would he be a good Riley support? Guessing no. Honestly, I don't know too much about I don't even know how to say his name. Dyla? Yeah. But just kind of looking at it. Probably shield. Okay, so he's a Hydro shield. Interesting. Venison stack. Let's see, let's look at venison stack. Or does it talk about it here? Trigger freeze reactions. I would say he probably works with any like cryo team, honestly. I don't see why not. Plus the attack speed might be good on Grizzly. The fact is, he'll grant Dyla 2 Benison stacks. I don't know what Benison stacks do. It doesn't. Oh, it says right here after turning the effective passive, contain up to 4 Benison stacks per. No, actually, it doesn't say. Oh, 1 Benison stack may be consumed to summon a new shield when the existing shield is broken via damage. Whoa. Okay. Okay, think of Baiju. Baiju's ultimate causes his shield to refresh, which is why Baiju's catalyst has a shield refresh effect built into it, which is pretty much useless, except like, yeah, really only works on Baiju's. This guy's a sword. Same type of thing, except it's based off of when the shield breaks. So, yeah. Probably a decent support. I mean, it's not like flat out like damage for Grizzly like you would with like Shenhe or Escafia. And I don't know, I guess if you had one team with Farina, you could use this guy instead of Farina. Or just don't use Farina. So probably you could definitely use them with Grizzly. I don't think there'd be any real negative reason. Like, I think it actually works because he has a on freeze effect, so you're supposed to use a cryo character with him. Slay. Yeah, they've been making so Skirk, Escafia, and Dyla have on freeze effects. Skirk they made a little more what's the word? Open compared to Escafia. Escafia requires a Hydro Cryo only team. Which, yikes. And she's a support. Skirk works with, let's see, Frozen, Superconduct, Cryo Swirl, or Cryo Crystallize. So pretty much anything related to Cryo and Hydro together. You just have to freeze for Frozen and Superconduct. Maybe I'll try and pull from 9. Yeah, I mean, definitely worth this. Even though there's some power creep in the game. some of the new stuff works with wristling, which is good. Let's see how this goes. Holy moly, genshin 37 gigabytes. Now that's over worth of my storage. Jeez. Yeah, like I said earlier, you can get rid of quests you've already done, the resources for them, and those take up a lot of space, especially the main quests. Oh, I think they added oh, actually I'll keep on going. Might have to do that. Yeah. Highly recommend. I wish that was on PC. Once the update finishes. There's the 17 gigabyte option. Oh, okay. Gonna take a while. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh. Oh, it's HP. I guess I have to swap. No, I'm supposed to trigger her ultimate now that I'm actually in combat. Uh-oh. They added a new material that I want to try too, but try it after this. Wow, okay. Well, okay. Alright, that was a bit wow. Might have to hop into Abyss. I think I'll read the lore at the end. There's some lore I want to read. I didn't get the other thing from Komiya, but I guess I did it off stream. For some reason they changed Sunday's factor from Astral Express to Cosmos. Well, that makes sense. There's a couple Cosmos characters too. But technically, read well character story 4. Do that later this week. Skirk is too OP'd. Yeah, and to think this isn't her max level either. With no constellations. That's the other thing. E0 not max leveled, skills aren't maxed, artifacts are barely leveled. And yeah. With a full functioning team, she's killing. This enemy in this domain's actually really not fun to deal with. Even with a Natlan team, usually, unless I'm using Chaska, usually it reaches its second phase where I have to plunge attack it. Read it now or Sunday will not do Insane Craft Season 2. I mean, it only works in my favor. Oh yeah, another thing about Skirk. I Hydro and Cryo characters get +1 to their elemental skill. So if I had Farina's this skill maxed out, it'd be +14. Which, yeah, I'll read Walt's story either when I do ZZZ or Star Rail. I'm trying to not stream very long today. I have videos I need to work on, which honestly is I should have worked on them at the beginning of the week. Some of them need to go out in a timely fashion for a specific reason. Where is Tartaglia? Increases your own party member's normal attack by 1. So then we'll get a character that increases ultimate burst by 1 in the future. Maybe Danslif. Maybe the Cryo Archon. Maybe While we're talking about OP characters, want to check out my Risley build? Of course. Want to show them off? Yeah. No, no, I'll check it out. Oh, ran out of Mora. Oh, no Mora? Here, I can look. I think I have you added in game. Oh no, maybe I don't. I thought I did. An ad. Uh-oh. Stampede. Oh, well, that's right. Sorry. I always get confused. I should add a nickname. D4R1. Okay. I always like to look in-game. Oh, hidden characters of detail. Oh. 1 second ad. Okay. Character details are hidden. Might need to turn that off for a couple of minutes. Oh, let's see. Ozzy's been working on Yay Miko. Keep on seeing that. Oh, what is Mora? The game is updating about my UID. Okay, yeah, we can look through UID. Hopefully it'll let us look on. Even though your details are hidden, but maybe Enka can still see it. Yeah, I can't look because it's hidden. Even if I go on like Enka and stuff. Hopefully. Yeah, you have to have show character details enabled. Imagine running out of money. Oof. It's okay. We can look later or next time I stream Genshin. It's fine. Both IRL and game. Oof. I mean, you live in the US. Student debt. What's money? Almost done updating? Okay. What's that? Student debt climbing behind me. Government after me. I'm just kidding. About that last part. Celestial's morally bankrupt, I bet, too. Yeah. How you get characters on games and work with the what's it called? Man, I can't even think of something that would be acceptable to say. If I say the mob, that's not okay. The mob is a real thing. I have to say something that's not real. The the bacon police. Yeah. They take people's bacon and resell it. That's food safe. Alright, I guess we'll go to Abyss. I think I have confidence that Skirk could. Oh, this is not do it night Abyss. I can't bullet jump. Gosh darn it. Wow, the bots are getting really creative. Spy. Oh, thank you for banning them. Boy, I was about to snap them. Remove ban. Oh. Well, it is what it is. Imagine they came back. Best viewers on blah 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 blah. But the bacon police is real? Really? Don't tell me that's a real thing. Is that like a YouTube channel or something? A TikTok channel? What does this guy do? Like a waste of ultimate. Yeah, those are numbers right there. Holy cow. Wow. Gasp. Oof. Bacon, sea, pig, derogatory derived from the term pigs who for just single police. Oh. Well. Yeah, the police have that, but if you say bacon police, that can't be derogatory. But if you're using the word pig or bacon, maybe. Like, oh, the pigs are out. Heard that in movies. But bacon police. That's redundant if you're using it derogatory, so it doesn't make sense. You're saying police, exactly. So, but if it's being used as a noun and not an adjective, then it's not derogatory. We're not talking about police. Ice Cloven Moon. When a character deals cryo damage to an opponent, it will be counted. When the count reaches 4, a shockwave will be unleashed at the opponent's location, dealing true damage. Wow. What do we have here? Not another skirt. Randolph Bacon? Uh-oh. Sir Randolph Robert Monsell Bacon was a British police officer. Oh. Interesting. You have a Wikipedia. Oh. He urged the public to have a go if they saw armed robbery taking place, which was criticized as irresponsible by many. He was knighted in 1966 in a New Year honor. He briefly served as deputy commissioner and then retired. He lived to be 81. Wow. Well, that's a last name if I've ever seen one. Bacon. Not even, huh. Alright, we got those last pulls away before we delve into the abyss that I'm kind of dreading. Honestly, pyro damage. Oh shoot. Oh, let me go. Okay. I don't want to waste time. So, do you think he smelled like pork? Well, we'll never know, but maybe. Yes. I feel like if your last name's Bacon, you gotta wear like bacon grease as cologne. If he lived in the modern times, there probably is cologne out there that smells like bacon. Let's be real. Somebody on TikTok's probably made that. How do you think he died? I don't know if I want to answer that. Did he eat too much bacon? I don't know. If he lived to be 81 and he was... Let's see, he died in 1988. So he's born in 1906. So 81's pretty good for that time period. If anything, especially for a male, that's impressive. Why can I not... When editing, changes will be applied to correct slot. Ah. Okay. So there's something on parlay. Oh, I know. I need to swap. I think it's somewhere here. Filter back to this. I got rid of it, didn't I? That really sucks. Oh no, it was not that. Chief, Celestial Chief Constable Rachel Bacon. Most guy dies because they're stupid AF and does not think about the consequences of their actions. Oof. I mean, that could be said about anybody. It just tends to be that women have a higher chance of developing like Alzheimer's and bone related complications later with age, while men have a It's usually heart issues are a big killer. At least especially for that age group. Obviously, how aging is happening changes because we're exposed to different things. Somebody living to 81 as a male, being around like smoking and who knows what else. The low death expectancy was so low because it was rare for a child to live past infancy. Once they survive, some people actually live quite long. Oh, that's a good point. That's fair. Yeah, if they didn't die from pneumonia as a kid. Wow, what the frick happened? Sorry, I did something to Arle's kit and it actually deranked me. But now I don't think I could fix it. You know what? Oh, you know what? We'll receive at least 2 enhancements. But I want to do that. At least 3. At least 4. I don't think I want to do that. Darn, I think I screwed something up. I don't know. That's actually decent. That would be really good for... Okay. Let's try this. Wow, that's really good too. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, let's see. Last update 2 days ago. Wish I screenshotted that relic. But I didn't. Alright, I guess we'll do this. Wait, that updates. Alright, so... Okay, wow. So the first team here's gotta be... I know what the second team's gonna be. It's gonna be Arlet. No, let's do Skirk. And Arle. Jillanen. Mavika. Oh yeah, Lon. Where's Mavika? There's Mavika. Alright. Hopefully that's fine. I want to see how fast we could do this abyss. Oh, more crit damage. Sure, that's fine. Yeah. 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 That's ridiculous. He's actually just broken. What is this power creep? Given in this abyss there's true damage with cryo characters and Skirk spams attacks, but that was ridiculous. Just think about it. She's not maxed out. Most of our relics aren't even leveled. And yeah. Let me check our lane. Make sure my score increased on D. I should pull for Skirk. Then, hey, I mean, you could get Delilah and Skirk if you're pulling for Skirk. Okay, now Arley's rank jumped, so that's good. That relic change was massive. It was huge. Oh, that's deep. Wow. I mean, these guys didn't even stand it. They've done nothing. They literally did nothing. They died so fast. They were frozen most of the time they were active. Not even funny at this point. That's just ridiculous. This might be the quickest abyss ever. No. Well, there goes quickest abyss ever. You jumped him. Low key. And strictly, which one are you using? Which what am I using? Oh, well, what's the question here? What am I using? Why isn't the Trump phone? What? I'm so confused. Which phone?
That sounds like a skill issue, right?
I'm very confused. Was there a message that got... Oh, how's it going, Fuzzy? How are you doing? That got... auto mod? Being bumped. How are you doing, Fuzzy? It's definitely not a Trump phone. I can assure you that. I'm using an iPhone 14 something. Maybe it's not a 14. Granted, given I'm using an iPhone, that is a skill issue. There's no disagreement there. Ew, iPhone. Yeah, gross. What is it? I knew it. Celestial's an iPhone user. Yeah, well, I have been for many, many years. In a galaxy far, far away. There might be a universe where I wouldn't be using an iPhone. No wonder you didn't have enough storage for a genshin. That's so true. My condolences. Listen, I don't like Apple, but the problem is it's kind of like once you're stuck using Apple, you're kind of stuck using Apple. 'Cause there's so much stuff that gets like binded to your account. Which to Samsung, if only. Come to the light. No, I'll have to stay in the Apple abyss. The quantum abyss. The abyss of failure, aka Apple. Melting away. Wow, this actually was the fastest abyss I've ever done, but Arley is C6, so that probably helps. Oh, this bomb sucks. I use Android? Nice. Oh, shoot, this bomb. I just realized it's the Spirit Sealer. Oh, but she's actually easier here. Tankier, but there's less clones. Okay. The Skirk, unupgraded, not maxed out Skirk, is doing numbers similar to C6 Arley, so that's power creep. And if you think about how their like attacks work, like their normal attacks, in terms of DPS, the intervals are similar. So big oofy, no cons at them. If only. So this is yeah, there's definitely power creep. I'm pulling for his skirt. Nice. Oh, he almost died. That was terrifying. I will as well. No. Yeah, these are big numbers. Okay, I guess Farina's kind of like. No, I guess we have Mavika to simulate Farina on the Arley team. Oh shoot. Boy, the little one goes behind that. Completed our lunch on for $45? What the heck? That's actually crazy. What in the world? Fires, you won't be my only cryo DPS. Hey yo, double cryo DPS? Oh, that was just chamber 1. Yeah, that is pretty sketch. And someone's crusty couch cushion. Oh. Founded, being sold on the dark web. 7,800 M88. Oh, what the heck? Okay, for a phone, that's kind of what the. Oh god, this boss. What counts does Skirk have? S24 Ultra? What the heck? I can't explain it off the top of my head because her skills are paragraphs. But just to give you a rough understanding, she creates these rifts and then she absorbs them, and other characters in your team that are Hydro Cryer will also generate rifts. And she has a special form that she turns into. Those rifts give her stacks that increase her damage, especially on her ultimate. And then one of her passives increases Hydro and Cryo characters elemental skill by +1 level, which means Farina I can get +14 summons, which I don't have the Mora to do right now. The trailer was nice, I know, right? And she got an animated short. I was blown away by it. What I mean is, where can I farm her talents? Description. Oh, you can only farm it on Monday here. It's in that land. I'll give you the name. Looks so different than the other characters. Yeah, because she's not from this Tavad. She's a descender, not worthy of the title of descender. INOI note 13S with 8 GB around 200 GB storage for $150. That's more believable. For $150. Yeah, so Skirk, it's Blazing Ruins, Teachings of Contention, which are Monday and Thursday in that land. Going to pre-farm on site account. Oof, yeah, that might be difficult. And then you need 31 wishes and therefore pretty got Mona at 20 bowls and Skirk team home by next 10. Nice, that's good. Sky Split Gem Bloom is the flowers you need. Wow, that's crazy look right there. And I like the deep good on her. Pretty much you want just a bunch of attack, crit, and damage on her. Like that is literally the only thing that matters on her. Like ER doesn't matter because her ultimate scales off of some other mechanic. So let me see. If I remember Finale of the Deep. I'm looking at the swords right now. Yeah, that's attack percentage. Yeah, that would be fine. Elemental skill increase attack. Yeah. Well, it has Bond of Life, but I think it's fine. There might be a better sword. Look afterwards. Let's see. Is there a better sword? Uh eh. And now a deep looks the most promising. Or Wolfang. Wolfang might be a better comp for her 5-star. Because her 5-star weapon has crit rate into it. Yeah, either Wolfang or Finale the Deep. You might want to test it and see what's more consistent. Because Wolfang has crit rate instead of attack. But then it increases elemental skill and burst damage. Which actually does matter quite a bit with Skirk. I think is Wolfang, is that craftable, or is that blueprint? Finale and Wolf? Yeah, Finale the Deep, Wolfang, and let's see. There is Royal Longsword. I guess that might work too. Upon damaging opponent, increase crit rate by 8%, max 5 stacks. That's actually kind of crit hit removes all stacks. She hits so many times. Yeah, I think you get options. Might require a little testing. But Wolfang looks the most promising. I'm trying to remember though, is Wolfang that a blueprint weapon? I know Black Sword is, but he doesn't need Black Sword. Oh, it is the Battle Pass weapon. That's right, it's the second wave of them. Ah, no wonder. Beefy, damn. Yeah, so then for free-to-play options, either finale. Oh shit, Skirk's gonna die. Oh, a seahorse. Oh, oh no, this is. Oh my, oh my. Artifacts to be found. It's that same game. Oh, artifacts. Let me check after. I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's the one in Natland. The newest one in Natland. Not from this version, but previous version. I can't check right now. Actually, I can. Because I have Honey Impact up, so I can just look at... no, that's actually not working. Wow. What happened to the pages? Oh. Wow, that's really weird. Yeah, finale of the Deep Galleries. Yeah, cryo damage bonus. Yeah, that one. Well, equip your character has 0 elemental energy, normal attack damage increased by 60%. Yeah, that's the best set for her. Her energy mechanic's not like other characters. It relies on the stacks that she gets. Uh-oh. Dang, I thought I was gonna have time to read. I thought I was gonna get the story in Komia to read the stuff about Descenders, but we could read another story that I've been wanting to read. Uh oh. Damn. This is this is brutal. Oh, don't kill her. Oh my god. Big number there. Only 300. Only 300,000. Oh, this boss. Oh, wow. So the only way to actually beat this abyss is by using a cryo character. That's fantastic. Wow, that is... Alrighty then. This is a new boss too from the previous version, and they already added him to the bid. Wow, that's kinda... I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, that was a very fast abyss. That was like 15 minutes with reading stuff. Very, very fast. I think did they change the UI of the abyss too? Like a few things change. Let's see, Shenhe doesn't have any cons. At least I don't think I have cons on her, no. Scoffy is just E1. Farina is C6, but the later cons don't actually matter. It's C2 that matters. And then Skirk C0. So, and then Skirk, let's see. 8, 80, 80. 10, 4, 13. Ah. Relics weren't even like... none of them were 20. Most of these aren't even actually leveled. And, yeah. Power creep to high hell. Game finish update, I can show you my Grizzly. Sure, yeah. Before we do that, let me just... What cons of Skirk do you think are worth besides C6? C1. So every time she absorbs a Void Rift, it'll summon a Crystal Blade to a nearby opponent, dealing 500% of Skirk's attack as cryo damage. It's also considered charge attack damage. So she's getting a charge attack for not actually attacking. Absolutely ridiculous. Her C2, it just lets her use her ult more, but then it's on cooldown, so it's her C2 is almost like useless. Oh, well that explains why she does so much damage. Yeah, her C4 kind of, it boosts her death crossing effect, but only gets 3 stacks. So, yeah. Older elemental skill to engage in rapid movement, special burst. Instead of putting out charge attack, 7 flash mode. Plan pulling cons. Another ad? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, the ads on Twitch are just getting ridiculous. I had to increase the frequency slightly to turn off pre-roll ads, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, honestly, you only need C1. You don't need... You could get C2, but honestly, I don't know how useful that actually is. Like, her ultimate builds pretty fast on her optimized team, but yeah, you get like a 70% attack boost. Woo! On her elemental burst. I don't know. I'll have to see if somebody like calculates how effective her C2 is, but honestly, C1 ridiculously strong. C2, I don't know. Unless I'm just playing her wrong, which is possible too. But her burst has a 15-second cooldown, so building her burst faster doesn't matter because you'll have the burst ready on her optimal team fairly quickly. I almost said quickie. But are these things before pulling for potential cons? Yeah. Quick E-Mart. Gotta get to the quick E-Mart. Very quickie. Miss talk like ooh. Like the ooh mod for Terraria, where everything is like WYSIWY. Attributes. Wands. No. God, that mod. I remember playing that mod on Terraria. That was terrible. Trying to read everything like that was terrible. It was awful. Okay, C4. Nice. 54.7.
Smell the failure.
Here, actually, let's go on to Enka because on Enka I can look at let's refresh. I can actually look at the distribution of stuff. Ooh. The failure. Okay, let's see. 31 31% crit damage, 3% crit rate, 6% crit rate. Wow. You have 10% right here with an 18% crit. Holy crap. Crap. I almost said holy crap. Like cow and crap combined. 7% right here. 14% crit damage. Okay. Wow. But these two, all the substat rolls went into them. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Or goes crit rate still? Okay. Oh, you got some lower rolls on the crit damage. Even though you got all the rolls into the crit damage, you got on the lower end. Oh, that's just that. Oh, damn. RNG screwed you there. That's still insane. I was at 14% 2 months ago. I'd say it's an improvement. Yeah, that's a massive improvement. Honestly, this is pretty freaking amazing. Yeah, I think this piece is probably the least impressive just because of the defense substat rolls, but like this piece, crazy. This piece also crazy. This piece, even though you have a defense roll in there, it's also quite crazy because you have attack. I don't know, does he have... I'm sure I remember. I have him in team. Not bad though. Yeah, that's pretty good. Does he do HP damage? Yeah. On his skill. Not his burst though. Do you want me to look on Akash? Azzy? It'll show a ranking, but it gives better like damage distribution. If you want, okay. I'm just curious. We don't need to care about the ranking. I just want to see what the damage is. Because it gives a calculation. I get my opinions on my artifacts to begin the moment? Sure. I am free play, so I'd say it's really good. Yeah. I mean, artifacts, it's not like you can use primo gems on artifacts. That's all grinding and luck and putting it all together, which is a lot of work. Such a pain in the butt. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I was right. Yeah, that crit damage piece is the one you want to work on probably. It's the defense rolls. The damage distribution. That's what I wanted to see. Nice result. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, wow. Okay. Woodist freeze combo average damage almost 1,000,000. That's insane. But it's showing him as C1 for some reason. We know he's C4. I don't know why Akasha is being weird. And it thinks, yeah, your biggest DPS improvement would be with a little bit of crit rate. So that's interesting. I guess that makes sense. You're around. Oh, what the heck? These stats don't make any sense. It says 25 here. Something's not synced right here. He is my pride and joy. I just want to see. Is that being weird? Why does it show as C1? We know he's C4. I don't... Oh, last updated 11 days ago. That's why. Oh no, this should be ranked higher now. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Yeah, C4. Oh yeah, your rank's even higher now. I was about to say. Yeah, it's just that crit rate piece is not the good piece. Okay, your damage should be higher now. It's close to 1,000,000. As my EAs to me. As Navia is for me. I think I've spent the most time farming for Navia and I'm still trying to get one piece replaced. I even crafted pieces. I wasted materials crafting stuff and it ended up being worse. I was so mad. I'm like, this could have gone to somebody else. Yeah. Okay. This combo, it's close to 1,000,000 damage. That's crazy. Freaking Navi hits like multiple freight trains. Yeah, let's see what the priority is now. Crit damage. Okay, yeah, I guess when you're over 50% crit rate, I don't know if you really need more crit rate. I'm trying to Risley, because he's hitting multiple times. Even his ult, because his ult hits 5 times, so you're hitting about 2 to 3 with crit. 4,000 resin Risley artifact domain? Jeez. Yikes. That is painful. The fact that you've like kept that in mind, like calculated that, that makes it more painful. And grinding on Genshin is yikes. Let's see. What is it? 200 resin per day. So that's 20 days worth of resin. But that's Grizzly came out before the cap was 200. I think it was 160 when he came out. So could not get a good cryo goblet. Yeah, that's expected. Honestly, those goblets are just the worst. They have the most RNG out of anything else with the artifacts. I think the chance of like getting like the artifact that you want with like desirable substats is like 1 in a billion chance. It's something absolutely like just like it's not even worth worrying about. Like, yeah, that's why on a lot of characters I use the goblets. I tend to just use from a different set since you only need 4 for one set because there's no point in like you just gotta like collect them and like hope you have a good one. Yeah, oh yeah, use the artifact transmutator to get one. That's true. Because even crafting one is horrendously expensive, which I'm so sad I wasted materials on it. I'm like, actually, I think I used all my materials. Yeah, one. Yeah, take 4 is the most. Ugh. Reminds me, I need to craft one of those or get one of those. Oh, that one's not good. This is crazy though. Holy cow. Hold up. I wanna test something. Let's see. Oh, sorry, Fuzzy. I'm so sorry. Let me brain go fuzz. No pun intended. Brain went fuzzy. I'll look at Yay Miko. Then we'll test Skirk against this ball. Brain went fuzzy. All right. I'll look on Enko. Let's copy your UID because I can't look at the artifacts on in-game. You were looking at Grizzly for a while. Sometimes my brain also goes fuzzy if I stare too much. Okay. E6, that's cool to see. E6, yay Miko. I know you were very excited by that fuzzy. I think, did you post a video of you pulling them or her cons on your channel? I think it was Destiny. I didn't watch it, but I think I saw that you posted the video. I should watch it though. The RNG. Okay, so you have Golden Trope. That's good. 40% crit rate, Kagura's Verity. 159 crit damage. Okay, let's see the distribution. 20, 20, 27, 13. Got one roll into EM here, one roll into 2, one roll into EM here. Okay, so this piece is probably not the greatest piece, but like this piece is pretty dang good. This one, there's no disadvantage to this piece. You could use a transmutator on that if you wanted to redistribute the stat. But that's still really good. This has good crit damage. And then EM, while you don't want to focus with the EM on her, it's good that you actually have some EM and some substat rolls into it. That's not the worst thing. Is it her ultimate, I think? The more EM you have, the more damage it does. Like an extra modifier for it. But I don't think that scales higher than attack and crit damage. I guess it also depends on what you're doing. I want to focus on EM, just rolled there. Yeah, I mean, my point is you're lucky that it did. Instead of like HP. Every point you increases Sakura. Okay. Oh, every point does. Wow. Okay. And then 20% here. Okay. Yeah, this seems like a really good Miko too. Definitely, she's definitely getting there, and you do have a ridiculous amount of crit damage overall, though. Which artifact is lacking? The crit rate one, or crit damage one. Sorry, crit damage. Just because you have two very undesirable substats here. And there's also rolls into them. Like this piece, it's not even worth a transmutator. Like it's just worth completely replacing it. Oh, yeah, that one. I I swear, the goblets and this piece are like the most annoying to deal with. Wait, really? Yeah. If the only pieces that are worth using a transmutation on are ones where you have ER attack, percentage attack, which is better than base attack, crit rate, crit damage. Unless it's a character that uses HP or defense or EM, don't waste a transmutator on pieces like that. It's not worth it because you're guaranteed 2 rolls into the desirable stat. But then the more transmutators you use on it, it guarantees more rolls. And so you want that piece to be the best piece imaginable substat wise. Otherwise, it's just wasting transmutators. So I need to find a different headpiece. Yeah, more than likely. I wouldn't transmutate it. It's too risky. Because you'll end up getting rolls potentially into HP and defense still, unless you waste, was it like 6 transmutators? Which isn't even possible right now, because the mode that gives transmutators is the new boss rush mode, but that won't be coming out till next week, hopefully, for another C damage piece in that case, hopefully. Or if you wanted to be really crazy, you could craft one, which I think they cost. Let's see, how much do they cost? They're probably expensive. It's like 3 or 4. I guess it's 3. Yeah, 3. You could craft one with the sanctifying elixir and have your crit rate and EM or attack percentage, and then hope it doesn't give you bad stat. Because the goblets and the circuits have the worst RNG. Well, the goblets are the worst, but the circuits are the second worst because they have more primary stat. Yeah, and look how many goblets have. That's ugh. Goblets are booty. Yeah, goblets are the worst thing to ever exist. But your Yamiku looks very solid. I don't know why I can't hear her ultimate. Oh, I know why. Oh, he's dead. Looks very strong. Yeah, she's something else. Only problem is, I'm seeing how Dyla can actually be useful because of shield. Because you actually have to freeze with her. Whoa.
I blame the randomizer for lack of bits.
I appreciate the biddies, pussy. I appreciate that a lot. Wow. Hey, thank you. Randomizers are so much fun. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I did. I'll be real. I haven't worked on videos because I've been working on Elden Ring stuff, which is very bad because I'm supposed to be doing stuff for Do It Night Abyss. But I redid the randomizer run up until almost the point I did yesterday, which is crazy. On a new run where I basically had to set up a new list of randomized enemies because in the enemy randomizer, it just replaces each instance of enemy randomly unless you change frequencies of stuff, which is annoying. So strong enemies could just be a trash mob. So what I did was there's a setting called manual placement, and I went through and separated each category: colossal enemies, strong enemies, and normal enemies, and then they're replaced by type. So then I would just run it through ChatGPT because it's a text file, and it can resort the order, which characters replaced by which, by category. So now it's a true randomized run with the bosses randomized still too. Those are completely random. And then I turned off chaos mode, and then the items are randomized because the item randomizer works with the Diablo loop. And then I made it where the enemies only scale up, they don't scale down. So strong weapons aren't too strong now. But it's crazy because setting that up took longer than actually getting to the point where I did it yesterday on that other save. But yeah, so much time wasted. I'll stream that again like next week, maybe. I don't know what's going on. I can't get her ult. Her ult's not triggering. We shall see. Yeah, we shall see. Yeah, let's fight another boss. What's this guy? Oh no, I don't want to fight that. That guy sucks. Maybe maybe this guy. Like, oh, who am I gonna fight? He goes over to Natland bosses. Oh, I don't know about that. Alright. Out Farina's. I just want to see what's happening. Oh, that's why. Oh. So you have to hold her skill to use her ultimate. But you have to absorb enough to do that. Oh, that's why it wasn't triggering. Wow. Wow. With Farina, she just did 100k. What the frick? And yeah, she doesn't use energy. She has her own mechanic. So maybe... Yeah, I really don't know about C2. Let's go back to Abyss. I'm supposed to read lore, but we gotta test Skirk for science. Can't wait for the boss rush to mode to come out because I want to see how Skirk performs in that. Oh damn, Navia only did 800 there. Oh, what the heck? Mavika did more than Navia. What the frick? Mohani. What enemies were here? Ooh. Let's try something here. I should probably favorite Skirk. I'll make that easier sorting. There's Tali. Okay. Skirk. Skirk. Wee. Yeah, so one of the things too I'm realizing, so Diala could actually be useful. Like if you don't have Shenhe or a Scoffia. Farina's just hard to replace, but the problem is you need to freeze to generate more Abyss stuff for her ultimate. But the thing is with Farina, that means you have to have her minions out, which means you're going to be at 50% HP or lower. And Scofia's healing isn't like fast or rapid. It's not like Farina. You have to use her ultimate. The Dahlia's has a shield that refreshes when it breaks based off the number of stacks he has with his mechanic. And with a team like this, I think you're pretty much guaranteed to just have stacks on him constantly, unless you're just repeatedly taking damage. But that might happen only on certain bosses. I do a Scoffy on the main, but I have solo Skirk, most likely will get new cryo. 4-star probably, and Nod cries around the corner, which will absolutely have to cryo characters too. Wow. Okay, so freezing this boss maybe not the best idea to... Okay, I'm seeing a problem here. We're not doing it. Let's go back. 60% cryo damage? I think so. Okay. Oh, I wonder if they added... Did they add loadout? To check. See how much damage we can get on Skirk. And... Wow. That just happens. Okay. That just happened. I saw numbers around 200k per hit. Given 60% cryo damage plus Farina plus Shenhe. Oh, wait a minute. If Shenhe... I should put a crown on Shenhe so we could do more damage with Skirk. Just like Farina, I need to put a crown on this too. Let's see what our ultimate hits 5 times. Okay. It's like Risley hits 5 times. Wow. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, flower. We should kill a flower really quick, then I can read some more. What are talent priorities? That's a great question. Um, hmm.
What are you doing, step bro?
Whoa. For Skirk specifically, hmm. Well, that bro. Maybe first? No, wait. The game tells you. Skill burst, normal attack. Go with what the game says, because it's right. Oh, normally it isn't ready for new characters. Yeah, it's actually surprising. Usually it's based off of player data, but I guess, I thought they added... Oh, wow. Even the artifact data is available. Huh. I thought they were gonna add artifact loadouts. Is that not a thing yet? Well, let me look at the patch notes. This is version 5.7. Thought it was coming? Yeah. Okay, leyline, outcrop, view traits and weaknesses. Oh. Yeah. There are loadouts. Ah. Okay, the test run and talent demo data, that's a thing too. Our banner words will be automatically claimed after clearing floor 12. Oh, that's how you do that. Let's do fast equip. You can create a custom configuration. That's still not. Huh? That's not right. Okay. I'll have to look up a video on that. Because fast equip isn't... That's technically not a loadout. It just... It fast equips what's off the recommended stat. So that's not the loadout. But apparently... Hold on. Where's the actual patch note? I'm confused. New equipment. New story. Function iteration. Quest resources. That's only mobile. There, freeze moon. That's abyss. Fast equip interface and optimizes the algorithm for configuration recommendations. The recommended configurations function now includes check alternatives, allowing you to swatch artifacts with other suggested options. You can now select two configurations in custom configuration. Add a new recommended order scope effect, setting to sorting function. Set the current slot or all slot. But that's not actually... a loadout. Oh. Oh, I see. That's how that works. Oh. Oh. Oh, so it's telling me, oh, you'd get better stats if you equip the whichever burning plume. Uh. Oh, I've explained. Okay, so basically, the way this works is you can set up a plan. It'll tell you how your stats change with the configuration. It will automatically choose an optimized configuration for the character, and it will show you what's equipped and what's not equipped based off of what's recommended for her. You can change that by going to check alternatives. I could say, oh, switch to this. Well, now this is her artifact set. What you have in fast equip. Say, oh, equip this, which it's already equipped. So that's the loadout situation. But then, oh, it didn't actually save it. That's funny. Maybe I should switch it. Although I think that was for Hu Tao. Let's see what's on Hu Tao. The Who. Oh no, what I have on Hu Tao is God tier. Never mind. I is probably the best piece one of the best pieces I ever have. Unless that's that piece. 1468. No. I'm gonna equip this. So yeah, the game tells you, oh, you have this piece. You should equip this. But then you could be like, well, I don't really want that piece. So then you go to check alternatives. Like, oh, I want this piece. Oop, now it's equipped. But because that's a recommended one, I could go here. Yeah, you have to set what you want. So it's kind of Manifest can't be empty. So the custom configuration, you have to set what you want. The set, the stats, all of that. So the quick configuration is what it recommends to, because even if I change it, right, it's just, it reverts it back to this plume. So cool. Bit confusing at first, yeah, especially because there was nothing explaining it. Like, oh, there's this feature. I think this was improved too, this system. I'm not quite sure if I understand. Tracking option or leyline outcrops in enemy tabs. You now click question mark when selecting certain enemy to view the relevant tutorial. Adjust order of enemies based on update timing. Oh, I didn't see that. Clearly I'm blind. Recommended. How does it know which... Oh, shit, dude. Okay, I'm not understanding this. What they added to that. You could just track it better. Unless they added something here about enemies? No. No, they didn't. I don't know. Oh, I haven't checked the gacha spot for this. Whoa. I'll read some lore and maybe fall asleep reading lore and then go to bed. Well, thank you for the hydrate, your annihilator. How are you doing? Oh, hydrated. Oh, ostrich. Oh, okay. Yo. How have you been here? Yippee. See, can this kill the nope. Doing some midterm studying? Oh, okay. Dang, it's time for that already? Oh, Skirk died. How's the midterm studying go? Does that mean you're doing a summer course? Oh. Only 20k. Okay, the flower's not what I wanted to fight. Let's fight this boss. For science. Oh, my camera died. Hold up. I don't know what's going on with this. It died. Weird. Alright, let's try this one more time. I'm just gonna see. Oh no, I need the hydro. Oh, okay, so Farina certainly, wow, okay, alright. That's something. That's fun. Yeah, so with all the buffs active and Skirk not maxed, that was 130k. Technically we didn't have max fanfare stacks either with Farina. But I'm sure maybe we're close at least. To see on Akasha when Skirk gets added there. To see how the damage is calculated with like a combo. I guess we could. Not temple, that's fine. Oh. Okay. Ollie. All around. Lay Kale. Alright. Oh. Diona. Let's see. The ever so painful single pull. Alright. Dun 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 dun. It's probably nothing to. It must be the wind. Or we'll say the last pull for the end of the stream. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna read. We're gonna read something. I think I have it. I know I don't have. Yeah, I do have this. Oh my god, this is long. Started spring/summer. Oh, okay, so it is summer courses. Okay. Wow, this is longer than I thought it was. I'll read part of it. Let's see, the other thing I wanted to read was not that, but that's kind of peculiar. I think it was this. I need to do the quest to get this. Oh man, I might lose my voice. Let's see. This is the story of a. Wow. This is the story of a little witch who journeyed far and wide to find the undying flame. The story begins as such in the westernmost part of the magic continent, where a young witch was undergoing her witch certification and final trial. As per convention, one need only to pass the trial to qualify as a true witch. This sounds like Elenia the Wandering Witch. Literally the premise of the beginning of the anime. I don't know about the manga. The trial requires lots to be drawn and results completely random. A format which resulted in frequent accidents, but the magic content was nothing but firm and adherence to tradition. So if you would believe it, they stuck to the rules of drawing lots for trials since the very most ancient of time. There's a law outside the world known as Morphy's Law. Morphy's Law? How you write it right? Anyways, it means that bad things you worry about happening are probably going to happen, and thus it did completely unsurprisingly surprise the strike. The little witch. Some witches got very simple tasks, like synthesizing the final solution to the universe. Roaming... Hold up. The Philosopher's Stone, or bringing back a baleen from a Titanic universe roaming whale. Excuse me? Huh. Like that's, the narwhal's an enemy. I'm just figuring out how to get to the parallel universe to find a no longer extant grimoire lost to the great ancient magical war, and so on and so on. But our main protagonist grew a topic of troubling tribulation to find and bring back the undying fire. Perhaps her honor teacher might have an opinion on the subject. Her teacher was just enjoying the most wonderful tea time. She confronted her student. It must be you fated great witch, so your topic's a little harder than most. Unsolved mysteries are the most interesting after all. Really? That's right. When you come back, I'll be sure to welcome you with a tea party, one lovelier than this one, even. Okay, Impact collab with GZ again. Hey, yo, okay, I'll check that in a second. The teacher's friends whispered to her, hey now, isn't this a bit much? You obviously made up one question because you couldn't be bothered to come up with a real exam question. Even if the thing existed, we have perpetual motion machines by now, don't you think? Would you have done something else, make her prove the grand unified theory based on unified electro-weak theory? Oh, don't you worry, life is full of great many lies, the teacher spoke presently, and I did not lie, did I? I know that the undying fire does indeed exist. That blazing star, oh, Hang on, when did I see that again? It must have gone. The teacher spun around her pupil, saying, Aham, considering that your trial is indeed quite challenging, you shall have 3 times the normal amount of time to complete it. I'll be rooting for you. What? Oh, this next part is so long. Holy guacamole, teaching your mama. Yo mama? Flame Chasers crossover part 2. Alicia. Aponia. Why they gave her that pose? Mobius owns her, hard O. Pershka of Ego version of Alicia. Because Celestial. Oh, Griseo. Some character. Some witch character? I don't know who that is. Is that another collab that they're doing too with another studio? Are they running 2 collabs at once? Oh, there's other characters not related to Honkai Impact. What the heck? Oh my god! The end of the... Oh no. Oh. What the... The end of that video, there's a character artwork that's, one might say peculiar. Share. No. I think it's best that I didn't show that on stream. Yikes. Nope. It's not really showing anything. It's just the pose is concerning. It's a good old original Hoyoverse artwork in mall. Yikes. Alright. Deep in the woods, nighttime, the little witch soared upon her broom beneath the blood-green moon. The blood-green was regarded as a symbol of great change in astrology, though whether such change would be good for or ill cannot be determined by any result. Actually, that shade symbolized the dominant race of this world, the Nephilim. They were the children of gods and humans, and so their blood, too, was a conflict between the red blood of humanity and the golden divine blood. And actually, the green moonlight was a result of the moon's physical composition, the distance between the planet and the moon, the atmospheric scattering, and other factors. Anyway, so the little witch was soaring upon her broom beneath the blood-green moon, and then she met a young lady who claimed to be a fortune teller. I wish to become a witch familiar, said the young lady. But before they could even consider, the little witch had something to ask. And fortune tellers read the signs of fate. The fortune teller then explained the underlying principle. It's something like this. In our world, the stars are heavenly strings by which humans are bound. In other worlds, the subjects of astrological study are the solar eclipse energies and various lunar energies of satellites, the will of celestial rulers of planets, the scattered interface energy of distant stars, and the dark energy that suffices the pitch black cosmos. Of course, it's not like these things don't exert influence on our planet. They have merely greatly weakened by a giant sky shroud. As such, astrology in other worlds is far more abstract than that is which is practiced in our hours. Than that which is practiced in our hours. By the way, other planets refer to an actual celestial's body as an archon, and a theorizes one as a virtual. The planet that the little witch was on no exception. As you see, we also call a will that comes down from the heavens an archon. They are normally planets that have sentient life, and they number 7, and therefore they are called the 7 archons. What the frick is happening? Okay, I have a theory about this book, which is why I'm reading it on stream. Because already volume 2 is maybe giving an indication why I'm reading this on Skirk's update. They are normally planets that have sentient life on them, and they number 7, and therefore they are called 7 archons. As for the virtuals, their numbers vary between 1, 2, and 4. The planet the Little Witch was 1 may well be 1. In the case of a world such, the virtual would be the dark sun. Astrologists and diviners are in essence performing weight calculations on the sky shroud, the cosmos, and the archon and the virtual celestial bodies, before deducing individual development tendencies from world to world. But relative weight of the sky shroud over our planet is just way too great. And so investigating it already allows us to obtain very specific, very precise results. As for the world the Little Witch and the astrologists were on, they would have to go through the entire formula. After the Little Witch finished listening, she was impressed by the fortune teller's learning and technique. Now they could speak of a matter of familiar. To the witch's familiar was to share her magic, and with magic one could peer into more destinies. That said, becoming familiar could have unforeseen side effects. It was hard to say what might happen. Yes, that was the blood green moon means. Great change which cannot be judged as good or ill by the outcome. See how it all comes together. We didn't go off topic. It's such a shame I am still not a great witch. I cannot make you my familiar yet, said the Little Witch. I know of another way to establish a contract with a witch. It seems we must resort to using it, said the young lady. This was the night the blood green moonlight was also coincidentally the witch's night carnival. By the way, the night carnival is an ancient taboo ceremony. Legend has it at such times the witch's magical powers are at their apex. They hold rituals in secret and offering sacrifices, keeping the bonfires burning to the night. This tradition has been forgotten in the westernmost parts of the magical continent, but for some reason it has been revived within the deep woods. Normally this was an event that only great witches or figures greater could still be invited to, or invited others to attend. In practice, the participation in a carnival had direct relation with a witch's romantic or martial status. In any case, for some totally unknown reason, the astrologist knew about witches, while the witch knew nothing about the astrologist. The point is, they decided to go and check out the night carnival. Let's go with it being a deal with the anxiety of Little Witch felt over not finding the undying fire. Over the blood green moon, the great witches danced around the bonfire. The Little Witch and the young astrologist hid in the shadows of the trees. They grew so thick that even dense clouds could compare, and even the bonfire could not illuminate them. We just need to wait till day after the ancient forbidden might of the revelry. When the dawn light first breaks and various great witches depart, and the gray embers will the flame never die. When a mortal takes a flame and offers it up, that is equivalent to signing a contract with a witch, said the young lady. Does this method always work? The Little Witch asked. It's possible. A witch could reject the contract, but witches do so love their spirit mediums. And I'm not afraid of becoming a fearsome creature, the young lady replies. In that case, isn't this an undying fire? Dark thoughts came into the Little Witch's mind. What if I took that flame for my own? Oh my god. And so under the blood green moonlight, the great witches sang their song. If all things a witch opera be, then nothing true morning would the world ever see. Our world festival has come to a fruitful end. The story shall not stay its feet, and every night shall also be the witch's night. A sense of shame surged forth with the little witch as she listened from the shadow. It wasn't out of worry that those present, the great witches, and greater still, might include her teacher, school principal, instructors, or anything like that. She knew everyone at her school was sure no one was familiar present. By the way, while the official rules at the school she attended were lax, when it came to governing teachers and their students, students of similar age would still be ranked against each other. Students of different teachers were also permitted to interact with outside of classes. The creation of this system could be traced back to the rise of the Western witches long, long ago. They did not shy away from exchanging secret hexes and rituals for the mutual benefits. This would also result in their swift rise in those days. Of course, the organization the Little Witch belonged to was a direct successor of the Western Witches. And also the blurb definitely wasn't added here because I forgot about world building earlier. Back to the story, she said to the fortune teller, since we have an opportunity to go brave forthly, then once dawn comes, take that fire. If you should be so unfortunate to become a monster, I will give you a quick end. You will not suffer. As a gift to commemorate this friendship, the young lady gave the treasured crystal ball to the little witch. The crystal ball feels joy of all known destined paths. It is the heart breaks for all unraveled tragedies. If you ever feel lost, allow it to be your oracle. And actually, there's a story behind the crystal ball. Oh. That took almost 10 minutes to read. Just volume 2. Holy cow, there's 7 volumes. Yeah, I think if I keep on yo, that sound effect. I think I'm gonna go to bed, but I'll read this next week. I'll make it a video too, so other people could just like listen to it. I'll just edit it together so it's just like a lore video. Maybe I'll throw in some other stuff too. But it's interesting because at first I made the comment about Elenia the Wandering Witch gonna be story time. Exactly. I feel like that would be just a nice extra video. I'll edit it together so it all flows together. But it's interesting because yeah, I made the parallel to Elenia and the whole thing about Elenia the Wandering Witch. I don't think this takes inspiration from that. It's just generic witch, young witch plot, but it's a coming of age story. In this case, I don't know if that's the case. They're talking about stuff like the Philosopher's Stone, a Titanic universe roaming whale, which I'm guessing is a reference to the narwhal, parallel universes. But the undying flame is like a star. I think the power of like a star, something like that. I'm not really sure if we have an understanding what the undying flame is from the first 2 volumes. This teacher gives her this really ridiculous, okay, you're gonna find the undying flame. And she also mentions about not lying. And I think, I don't know if the hen circles can lie, if that's something like they're not allowed to lie. I don't know. So my guess, knowing one of the hen circles is the storybook world, right? With the dragon and everything. They could speak in riddles. Oh, that's right. They speak in riddles. Okay. Let's see. Oh, don't worry. Life is full of great many lies. And I did not lie, did I? I know that the undying flame does indeed exist. The blazing star. Hang on. When did I see it again? Must have forgotten. Considering that your trial is indeed challenging, you have 3 times the amount of time to complete it. Yeah, I don't know. The first part didn't feel like a riddle, but maybe. I don't know. Okay, but then they bring in an astrologist. And that's where this whole story becomes interesting because, yeah, maybe it's not a hen circle, but maybe this is a story about a hen circle, how they became a hen circle. I don't know. But the astrologist, that's not something we hear about in Genshin. And they also talk about the Nephilim, the children of gods, golden divine blood. They talk about the moon, a blood green moon. But the main thing is when they start talking about celestial bodies, start talking about other worlds. They talk about archons, the pitch black cosmos. It's interesting. Bum bum bum. I don't know. As I was reading this, like this paragraph was hard to read because it was confusing because it just was all over the place. Talking about it just like went to like otherworldly stuff. But my theory is maybe the story is written. It's written like it's a fictional story about a witch and this quote unquote undying fire. But in reality, maybe it's a story about one of the hen circles. Or maybe a descender, because this little segment here is very Funkiverse. And it makes me think that they're disguising the story as, oh, it's not important. But then they mention these things that are like, well, but that's kind of interesting that's brought up in a just, you know, a silly little story about the little witch. I don't know, when I was reading this part, I actually want to read more. It's very long. This is so long. But I do need to go to bed. So if this section took me 10 minutes to read, this section took maybe... Oh, volume 1 is pretty long. That might have taken also 10 minutes. Oh, no, wait, no. Volume 2 is in here. Volume 1 is shorter. Yeah, volume 1 was maybe like 5 minutes.
Wrong time of day, wrong time of day, wrong time of day. I keep waiting for sunshine tomorrow. Wrong time of day.
On that note, yeah, it is the wrong time of day. You're right. Oh yeah, it's the wrong time of day. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you for sticking around. Oh my god, 3 hours. I meant to only stream for 2 hours. Yeah. Wrong time of day. Wrong time of day. Alright, have a good night, everybody. I blame Skirk. I blame Skirk too. It is Skirk's fault. Alright. Bye bye.